And today I'm going to take you guys along with me to the ultimate recovery session known to man.
So we're in at 3,800 meters. Idea of that being that we're getting the amount of oxygen in Kieran's blood right down. Just going to relax some of the muscle, get the growth hormone going, and really exaggerate the effects of the session that Dane's going to be putting through.
What is going on? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. I mean, I'm sure this video, when it goes live, will not be the morning, but it's the morning right now. So good morning. Got up nice and early this morning. We did an ice bath. There's the video right there. Absolutely fantastic. Not done one of these for a little while, so it felt absolutely incredible. Now, you guys know I am absolutely huge on my recovery this year. And today, I'm going to take you guys along with me to the ultimate recovery session known to man. This is something that's not even been done before, and it's something that my physio has been working hard on to get this underway, and today is kind of like the launch day. So I'm gonna go there and show you guys and take you guys along with me and show you exactly what's involved, because this is gonna change the game forever. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. As you just saw there, I've been waiting so long for these cans to arrive. I'm so late to the party, but sometimes that's what we have to deal with living in the UK, getting deliveries from the US. But this, I am so stoked for this. Obviously they've done the V3 Legend in this flavor, but it's not like the cans, I can tell you that for sure. The cans, I wish and I hope that this year they can get the Ghost cans in the UK, because they are unbelievable. I'm gonna give you guys a taste test in a moment. Let me get to the train station because I'm late. Okay, we've made it to Liverpool Street Station, to the Altitude Centre. So this Altitude Centre actually used to be at the same place where I used to PT from. And I used it a few times back in the day. You're talking 5-6 years ago now when I was in-person PT. However, it's moved now to Liverpool Street, and it's called Gun Street is where it's on. But let's take you guys in and show you what's up next. Before I go in though, I want to give you guys a taste test of the sour pink lemonade. So let me go ahead. Oh, there's nothing quite like it, is there? The sound of that, right? This is my 100% honest opinion, first sip. Obviously I've tried, oh my God, it smells unbelievable. I've tried the powdered pre-workout, but obviously the pre-workouts can never taste as good as the fizzy drinks. Fucking hell. Oh, caught me in the act, look.
Bit of promo.
You're gonna be gassed about that. I'm rating that. I'm actually gonna rate that a 9.2 out of 10. That's probably, it's not as good as the cherry limeade, but it's, actually I don't know, it's on par. But that is pretty damn good. That is Dane, by the way. You lot have seen Dane before. We are now gonna head inside, and hopefully this is gonna be fun. Bougie little changing rooms. Beforehand, the Altitude Centre used to use the gym changing rooms where I used to PT from, but now they've moved. Got a nice bougie little changing rooms to themselves, and they've got the cowshed stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna get changed and head back up. Can you just remind me of what the how far above sea level this is?
So this one's 3,800 meters.
3,800 meters. And in there?
It's basically much lower. So this one says I think a little bit lower. So you can ask James. I think it's roughly about maybe 2,500, 3,000 roughly.
And explain to everyone what that does.
So like James is the man. That's it.
James is the man, to be fair. Let's wait for James. Where's James?
James is in there. Come on.
Let's go see him.
So we're in at 3,800 meters. Idea of that being that we're getting the amount of oxygen in Kieran's blood right down. Just going to relax some of the muscle, get the growth hormone going, and really exaggerate the effects of the session that Dane's going to be putting through.
Wicked. Looking forward to it, mate.
Absolutely. Set up first, and then we'll go from there.
If you think I fake tanned, you'd be correct.
I didn't even need to ask.
It's too dark at the minute, but I'm going to Alphaland in about 13, 14 days. No, 11 days, so it should die down perfectly for then.
So, get set up here. Perfect. And then you just relax your hand there. So once, give it a few minutes, it needs a few minutes to calibrate. Right, okay. Right. So your SpO2 at the minute at 90, it'll keep calibrating, keep calibrating.
Is it good or bad?
There's no like right or wrong, so when we're out there, it will be around your 98 to 100. But when you're in here, it's going to drop lower.
You want it low in here.
So it's, yeah, exactly. So it's going to progressively drop.
Okay, so like H3.
Yeah. So it'll fluctuate. But whenever we're treating you, what we find, it can actually saturate a little bit lower as well. So whenever we're treating you can see this dropping a little bit lower. But the fact that we're at 3,800 meters above sea level, that's going to drop down just by being in here alone.
Wicked.
All right.
I absolutely love this shit, by the way, people. Like, it's like I'm trying to pretend I'm a pro footballer. Like, genuinely, I've just been speaking to James there, and he was saying, like, just being in here alone, just breathing this in, is good for your growth hormone and things like that. I didn't even know that, but and it's weird that it restricts your blood flow technically, but actually helps with muscle growth, because once you've restricted it, it will then start pooling there afterwards. So it's actually, I love all this stuff. It's
the
really
other benefit too, Ken, that we get from this, so this is going to heighten the effect of treatment, but once we get you doing the active recovery session, post-session, like post-protocol, you're going to have what's called a compensatory vasodilation effect. So in other words, it's going to be happening even when you finish the session, and that's the benefit of doing it like this.
Will I notice the difference there?
You'll feel it, yeah, for sure. You'll feel the difference, like you will.
Perfect.
So if you keep tabs there, so like just get a wee shot of that, we'll see.
So it's up at 92 again because
so
I'm not
it'll fluctuate.
relaxing.
No, it's nothing to do with that. It'll fluctuate. So obviously, the more exposure and the more prolonged exposure, you would expect that to come down. So yeah, you'll see it fluctuate.
So you guys won't remember this, because I don't think I even ever told you, but I basically was on a train and I reached down to get my charger. It's about 3 years ago, wasn't it?
About 3 years ago. Yeah.
3 years ago, and my back just completely seized. Like, I've never felt pain like it. Luckily, I could still kind of hobble, so I managed to get home. And then about a week or two later, I bent down to get some socks out of my drawer, and I couldn't move. Oh, jeez. And ever since then, I've had this sort of, it's just like stiffness really, and I've seen Dane, I've been pretty consistent this year, haven't I?
Yeah.
Every sort of 3 or 4 weeks since January, and honestly, I can't tell you how it's helped. Not just like, you know, the pain of the injury or anything like that, just getting in the gym and not having to worry about changing my program because of my back's hurting that day or whatever. It's just managing your injuries and looking after the body in order to perform well in the gym, and that is the key to reaching goals, because if you get injured and then you're off the gym, you ain't going to be getting your goals.
Just on your sternum, so just on the back, basically. That's it. Perfect. So hook up to the computer, so we'll track heart rate across the session. It's perfect.
Quick tense up. That was good there.
Yeah.
I didn't start getting out of breath until I started putting socks on there. Shattered them, and I.
2,700 meters for this one.
Wicked.
Idea basically that you can do very light intensity exercise, just really active recovery, and still get heart rate responses a little bit more, get the blood flowing, and just flush everything through really. So we can get you on.
People, we are done. That was unbelievable. So genuinely, I mean, I'm sure if you guys knew me by now, God, my legs feel so pumped. Oh, I was just saying to the guys there, I genuinely miss pre-season, like football pre-season. Like obviously, I injured myself when I was 25, I think I was. Done my ACL, and that has obviously never been right since. I got back playing football but only really managed a season or two, and I just wasn't the same player, and it was really frustrating me, the fact that I couldn't be as good as I was before. My body wouldn't allow me to be, and up here mentally things just weren't clicking. I wasn't ready for it, if you know what I mean. Like if I was running down the wing and I was seeing someone coming in the side of me, like about to challenge me, I'm already thinking, shit, I need to get away of this challenge. So that's been something that I'm really thankful of the altitude centre for, by the way, because when I did my ACL back then, I was working in the gym where this used to be based, and I was doing 5Ks, I was doing walks, I was doing loads of cardio sessions, bike sessions in the altitude centre where it was at the time, which really, really elevated my progression with my recovery, which is super awesome. I actually got back playing after 7 months and 10 days, which is pretty damn quick. The ACL is actually fine, but I have done damage to the cartilage since then. Anyway, regardless, today's session was unbelievable. This is right up my street. It's like, genuinely, I'm so interested in how footballers live their life, not just, you know, obviously the flamboyant lifestyle that we always seem to know about footballers, like going out, cars, houses, all that sort of shit. I'm actually more interested in how they train, you know, what they do on a day-to-day basis. You know, I actually watch quite a lot of Aston Villa's YouTube channel, where they'll go around with like players like Matty Cash and the other guys, you know, for Aston Villa TV, and they'll take you through what Matty Cash does in a day, and it's really cool. Like I would just love to live that life, just because one, I love football, but two, I would love that every single day I'm doing something that is literally unbelievable for my body. That was crazy. Honestly, I feel unbelievable. I mean, my legs feel so good. So we had the rub down in there for about half an hour, which is obviously going to actually restrict blood flow. But obviously, because you're rubbing on the muscle, it's actually going to try and get there. Then you're going to get the pooling, which is going to be blood pooling to that muscle that has just been worked after you've come out of the chamber. Then we're going back into a chamber, which was at 2,700 above sea level. And then we're going to gently do like a little warm up, if you like. So we didn't go ham on the bike, but honestly, I feel absolutely crazy. Like, this is the sort of shit that I would absolutely love to do every single day. Like if I was a multi-millionaire, I would genuinely have all this right here in my house. It would be unbelievable. I feel crazy good. Oh, Jesus Christ, we just got home. Today has been a day of pure fitness. So we did the thing this morning with Dane, 20 minutes, 25 minutes rub down, then a 20-minute recovery cardio session, which wasn't too harsh, obviously. And then I went to the gym. I had a meeting halfway through the gym session. So I'd done about, what did I do? About an hour and a half I did. And then I had a meeting halfway through, which is annoying, but I was gonna come home and then cut the session short. But I'm glad I didn't. So I had the meeting, which was 45 minutes, which gave me enough time to sort of properly recover. So I wanted to go back and do a bit more. So I ended up doing like a 2.5 hour leg session, which was ridiculous really, but it felt unbelievable tonight. We've then done 20 minutes of cardio after that as well, a little bit more high pace. So I think the incline was about 3, and then I actually started to try and do a run. So I did like 5 minutes running at like midway through, and then 5 minutes running at the end of it, because I want to try and get back into running, but this leg does sometimes play up. However, after the treatment this morning, it actually really done it some favours. It was actually all right. Didn't feel too bad. I mean, I'm not hitting PBs, but it definitely felt pretty good. And then we did sauna, steam room, shower, chill, now home to eat some food. We've got some deliveries to go through, so let me go and do that now.
Have we still got that little pot?
Right, so obviously you saw this earlier. I already had the taste test of it. I've got the whole crate there, which is honestly a 9.2 out of 10, not even joking. I would probably say I'm just a massive fan of cherry, and the cherry limeade for me is just the one. So it's never going to be beaten, if you ask me. James loves the orange cream. I think James's favourite is the orange cream, but I just love the cherry limeade. And then we've got this. I don't know what it is, so let's get it open. Oh, hang about. Mate, this is sick. So, we've had these before, but the new sticks, obviously they must be the exact same, but in the blue raspberry Sour Patch, which you cannot get in the UK, I'm afraid. And then I've seen all the other guys post about this, the stackable shaker. I think it's got another one in here as well, I'm sure, yeah. So, you got extra shakers. Oh, I can't even see that, what am I doing? So, extra stackables, you can have your pre-workout in there, your pump, your whatever you want in there, and then your protein powder, rather than taking the tubs to the gym. These are mine and Henny's favourite though, aren't they, Henny?
Easy, get them open, hurry up.
Nah, fella, they're mine. I've just had a quick clear out. I say clear out, it's just unorganised really. I am absolutely battered, people. Oh my god, I feel fucking amazing though, not gonna lie. My food has been on point today, my training's been unbelievable, my water intake's been crazy, I did the recovery, I feel absolutely fantastic. It's 9:30, I've literally just had to finish up some work because I've been out all day, so I had to finish up a bit of work. this afternoon, or this evening, sorry. Literally just come away from the desk now. It's 9:30 in the evening. And I haven't been watching Love Island, but I only watch it when I'm with Elle, because she literally loves it. And for those of you who don't know, I was actually on Love Island back in 2018, and it's the final tonight, so I thought I better just tune in, even though I'm half an hour late, so God knows what's gone on. But I'm not really like a massive Love Island fan anymore after being on the show anyway, so it is what it is. Anyway, this is going to wrap up today's video. I appreciate all of you, the love, the support that you guys have been showing on the channel recently. Really does mean the absolute world to me. This is my favourite social media platform. I wish that we could get this up to 100,000 subscribers. I mean, let's get to 10,000 first, and then we can start thinking big numbers. But I do think the channel has got serious potential to start really like growing. So I'm hoping you guys are really enjoying these videos. I'm trying to give as much insight to my life as I possibly can. But on a serious note, without you guys, my life wouldn't be what it is today. You guys using my codes for Alphalete and Ghost is literally something that I'll always be appreciative about, so I thank you so much for that. And remember, make sure you do send me your screenshots if you are ordering from Alphalete and Ghost using my code, because I would just want to say thank you personally, so I appreciate you all. Make sure you do like this video, make sure you have subscribed to the channel, and maybe send it to a friend or maybe someone you just know that might get something from the channel. I appreciate you all. Peace.
A year from today, you're going to look back at the previous 365 days and you're either going to say, thank God I spent my time doing that, or you're going to say, damn, I wish I spent my time doing that.